Hello, it's now time to have a look back at how I got on with my Vanarama National League pre-season predictions of where I thought the 24 clubs in the 5th tier of England will finish. So I'm going to have a look back at where I had the teams placed, starting from the bottom all the way up to the top, and where they actually managed to finish, and how many places were off, how many absolute shockers are there in there, how many absolute gemstones ones I managed to get bang on the nose or pretty close to it. And see what I can improve on for next season there. So of course it's quite a lot different season than your usual Vanarama National League season. Usually you're able to actually play all the matches, 2 games against every single side, so then there'd be 46 games in total. But with the COVID situation, there were 7 to 11 games left, so some teams had more matches than other teams, in particular depending on their cup competitions and other postponements due to weather or something at the venue. And then ultimately, it all just stopped, and it was an average point-based system to decide whereabouts on the table that the clubs end up finishing. So it's a little bit unfair to really completely have a go at me on some of these teams there, because they quite easily could be way higher up on the table or way lower down on the table if the season was actually able to fully be completed. But I'm gonna review and wait to see how I got on anyway there, and just assume that these sides would have finished as they are. So at 24 spots, I predicted Woking to finish in. They actually managed to come in at 10th place there, so already absolute shocker there. Congratulations to Woking. They came up from the division down below in the 6th tier, so they had a really amazing season, finishing in the top half, 14 places better off, so well done to them. 23rd, I went for Chorley. They managed to come in at 24th there, so very accurate one. They have been relegated, unfortunately for them. 22nd spot, I went for Aldershot. They came in 18th, so 4 places off, so reasonable. 21st place, I went for Maidenhead, and I managed to get this one bang on. That's right, Maidenhead. I know what you're all about. 20 spots, I went for Boreham Wood. Oof, what was I thinking there? They actually managed to finish in 5th place, so absolute amazing season for the Wood team. Hartlepool was my 19th place pick. They came in at 12th place there, so reasonable stuff. Mid-table, Halifax was my 18th place. They came in at 6th place, so again quite a bit off their amazing season for them. And 17th, I went for Barrow, and they were this season's National League champions. Would you believe it? Any Barrow supporters out there that are happy to see them in the Football League up to League 2 for next season, I completely wrote you guys off. Done in 17th, 16 places better than what I said. Unpredictable league, you could say. And 16th, I went for Sutton United. They came in 15th, so a bit of redemption for me there. That was a pretty good, accurate pick. And 15th, I went for Dagenham and redbridge. They came in at 17th, so just the 2 places off. And 13th, I went for Eastleigh. They came in 16th there, so 3 places off. And 12th, I went for Torquay, I'm going to go for. They came in 14th, so just the 2 places off. And 11th, I went for Dover Athletic, and they managed to finish in 11th place. And 10th spots, I went for Yeovil Town. They had a good season. They came in 4th, so well done to them. And 9th place, I went for Bromley. They came in 13th, so just the 4 places difference. Solihull Moors, 8th place pick. They came in 9th, so a good batch of picks there, I would say. But then that's when it gets shocking once again, once we come up to the top 7 of the table. In 7th spots, I had Chesterfield. Very disappointing season for them, finishing down in 20th. So a lot of work for you guys to improve on. Barnet, I had in 6th. Okay, they came in 7th. Wrexham, I went for 5th place. They came all the way down in 19th. So, yeah, not great. Ebbsfleet was my 4th place pick. They came down in 16th there. So what's going on with you guys? You didn't show up this season. I had Stockport in 3rd. They came in 8th place. And 2nd, I bet AFC Flyde to finish in 23rd place. What the hell are you guys doing? So you are going down to the 6th tier for next season. So, you know, get out of here. And for the season's champions, I went for Notts County. And they managed to finish in 3rd place. So 2 places off for you guys there. And ultimately, yeah, Notts County ended up losing the playoff final. So that was really unfortunate, because they're the oldest football club in the world, and yeah, to not get back to where they have been for their whole entire history, apart from this season, is a big detriment to their fans. So ultimately it was Barrow that went up, and I'm just trying to remember who managed to win the playoff final against them in particular, because it was some team that never been in the football league before, because I think it was like, yeah, the new against the old situation. But yeah, because the actual place, because yeah, Barrow got first. I'm just looking back at what the table was saying. Yeah, so Barrow was first. Harrogate town. Yeah, it was Harrogate. Yeah, so Harrogate managed to go up to the League 2 season. So well done to you guys there, Harrogate and Barrow. Yeah, I had Harrogate done in 14th, and I had Barrow done in 17th there, and the two they go up. So that just shows how wild the season was. Pretty awful predictions. But, you know, a little bit of credit, because, you know, there was still a good 7 to 11 matches left to go for these particular clubs there. So I'm sure there would have been a lot more different positional changes in particular. So it sort of favours a bit more randomness, a bit more of a luck factor, because there'd be some clubs that didn't have to play some of the very top elite teams in this division, while other clubs might have only played more of their games against elite sides and then had some of their last fixtures against easier opposition, and then they could have managed to get more points, climb up the table, get into a playoff position, and who knows, they might have got promoted instead quite easily. But that's my reaction to this season's Vanarama National League. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Comment below other leads that you might want to see me do for next season. You want me to predict the upcoming Vanarama National League season as well, you know. Any other clubs the support from this league there that you might want to mention, feel free to do so. Anything else, just comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.